Actually, spend a minute and have a quick look around the room. There are almost 200 people here today. Sell-out event. Well done, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. How cool is that? Now, having had a look around the room, what I can tell you is you want to spend time with the other people in the room. Why? Because you're amongst business leaders. Okay? You think about this. Every single person that is here today has paid to attend. There were no free tickets. None. Now, some of you might have heard a rumor, and I've got to tell you it's true. My wife, Lindy, heard about this event, and she was really, really excited. She said, "Can I come?" I said, "Well, best you buy a ticket then." You see, our beliefs determine our thoughts, and our thoughts determine our actions, and our actions determine our results. And it was interesting running up to this event. I had a couple of people come up to me and go, "Sam, that event's a little bit expensive." And I had to ask the question. I said, "Let me just be clear on this. Are you talking about the ticket price or the fact that you need to invest a whole day of your life to attend this event?" You see, I believe the amount of money you spend for your ticket is nothing compared to the fact that you are willing to invest a full day here today to learn from our awesome speakers. An interesting thing is the average person, and I know you guys are on average, but the average person works about 220 days a year. Think about that. All of you in this room today basically represent one person working full-time. That's an investment, isn't it? But think about this. When you've got business leaders like yourself all coming together, think about the synergy and the massive effect this can have. The results we can get from today are many, many times greater than what one person could achieve by themselves. So, that's the part about the very big day ahead. What I'd like to tell you about is the 13 speakers. So we've got 13 speakers today. And basically, our brief was, we need you to distill down all your years of knowledge, years of experience, down to 3 key points. Okay? And you only have 15 minutes to do this. So in other words, there's no fluff. This is the real deal. We are really going to be sharing some key information with you. We've also organized a couple of special guest appearances. So, how do you get the most out of today? First thing, I strongly encourage you to take notes. Lots and lots of notes. As you sit here today, a lot of this stuff might sound obvious. And there may be some of you in the room that will sit here and say, "I've heard this before." And when you do that, I'm going to ask you to ask yourself 3 questions. The first one is, do I know it and do I understand it? If the answer to that is yes, the next question is, am I doing it? And the third question, if the answer to that is yes, is, are my results showing it? Let me give you a simple analogy. Most of us in this room today know how to kick a soccer ball. Right? How many of us here play at a state level? How many of us here play for Australia? How many of us here are world class? Yet it's the world class players that still practice kicking that ball. Why? Because it's the fine distinctions that make the difference. It's around mastering it. And so today, what you're looking for is you're looking for those fine distinctions, the 1 or 2 key nuggets that you can take away from today. And I want you to write those down and say, am I going to do this and are my results going to show that? So that's the first point. The second thing, second thing is I want you to meet other people. Like I said here, we are sitting around the cream of the cream, proactive business leaders that are willing to invest a full day of their life to attend this event. And there's a saying, kings talk to kings, okay? Or queens talk to queens, but you get the point. And the third one is to have fun. Participate. Meet other people. Get out there, have fun. What you put in today is what you're going to get out. Now, I know 13 speakers is a lot of speakers, right? And you may be tempted to just miss one session. I encourage you not to. I encourage you to make sure you participate in every single one, because it's just that one key takeaway that can make all the difference. Now, there's nothing more frustrating when you're getting this aha moment, this fine distinction, and somebody's phone rings. So I'm going to ask you now, I'm not going to ask you to turn it off, don't panic, but I am going to ask you to put your phone on silent, please. And also I'm going to ask you to participate that if anybody's phone does ring at your table, if you could just collect a $50 donation from them, please. And at the end of today, we'll just come around and collect that. Everybody cool with that? Everybody good with that? Thank you. We've also got, this event is being filmed. So the good news is, yes, you will be able to get access to these videos. And we've got Greg and Renee who are going to be filming us. Now, I'm going to actually ask you to ignore them. So when you see the camera coming by, don't suddenly stare into the camera, okay? Just act natural. Unless they speak to you, then please speak back to them. They will let you know if you've got anything stuck in your teeth or anything, so you don't need to worry about that.